sun is rising up. Keep going, we ain't gonna stop.
Had to change the tunes up, you know. Miraca City kind of like got a vibe like you supposed to always want to be here. Vacation field, a lot of industrial areas, but this is a small city. Probably it's gonna be one of my smallest cities I ever built, but it's gonna be heavy on the transportation, the entertainment, commercial buildings, and everything you want like that. So stay tuned. We're gonna build some industrial areas. Start with a center and a transportation centerpiece, transportation hub, I guess, and that's gonna fill the whole city and get to all the points that we needed to get to. So here we go. Let's get this thing started right here with the Cities Sky King. In Miraca City, this is the map we're using for today. It's an industrial map, as you see. Kind of got it laid out. I added this little extra platform, kind of make it interesting. So that's gonna be a part of the build. It's gonna be very unique. Let's get started with my waste and water. All right, we're gonna use this area over here for our water area. Pumps, water pumps. A small little area just like that. Get them right on that shoreline. Have their own little ecosystem over here. Well, not an ecosystem, but you'll see. I like to create a little island for them. The water feature don't need a lot of space, so create this little water system. I get water coming in and out. All right, this different. Trust me, I'm always being creative. When I get to playing this game, I try something different every time. Avid player, so it's just a part of the makeup. Okay, I don't need a shore. What am I on? Alright, so it's not letting me create it. There we go. See, a good thing about this, damn, let me do two. I don't need to connect it. Don't need to connect it. So what we just doing is just adding a couple on. 10. I'm using that area just like that because I'm putting so much because the industrial areas use a lot of water. So that's my counter to it. That's neat how I put that in the water like that. Part of his own structure. Let's take and put just for right now. All right, and in this area, I am going to add my waste facility plant. For all my waste, it's going to be over here. Water waste, everything. Kind of be a scientific area. We do 10 pumps also. And I might do more. Like they make these areas huge. So we'll never have to worry about the water issues and stuff like that. We try to just make the game authentic so we can just be creative. Right here, I always feel like this part of the game takes away the creativity. Because, you know what? It's needed in every city, but I don't need to do it, to be honest with you. But right there, we have a pumping system. Now, let me show you some other add-ons I do with this. Right now, let's put that right there, right? Facing that direction. I like the direction it's facing. We're going to face it the opposite direction though. So it'll be like facing the water area, just like that. We'll add some water pumps right next to it. Right? To water station. So from there, looks like we had good transition points. Yep, so take that and go over right to our ooh, that was incorrect. Alright, so we have sufficient water. Waste facility plan is official. We still got more to add, but main points are taken care of, right? But not yet, because we are going to create this area, like I said, for waste. So let's put in the waste facility. Ooh, I gotta create them. Don't even have them yet, so that's a lot I have to do. I gotta do. Let's unlock everything first. And this is how I do it. I unlocked everything. Let's place all the buildings. Kind of a long process at the beginning of the game. But once you do it, you can get to straight creation mode. That's all I'm trying to do, get to creation mode. All this stuff right here is a part of like unlocking. You know, you have to do this to unlock that. I don't got time to unlock stuff. I want to show you guys the guidelines and the plans and stuff we're working on. Oh, that's more important. This stuff, just do it. Get it out the way. Get as many as you can get in. And this is all we do. I don't think I got much to go. Just drop the rest in and delete them. After you do all this, delete them all. That's all. And that unlocks all your mega buildings. So you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of hospitals and districts like that. I just want to be creative. Learn traffic and stuff like that. It's helpful. I think we got everything now. Yeah, we got everything unlocked. Now go back and delete everything. That's my little hack. That's the hack to unlock everything when you're playing the sandbox mode. which I play in because I'm already good at the game. So I just want to be creative now and try to see if I can make a lot of money and have perfect traffic. That's my and fill the whole map up. That's my only objective nowadays. But this time I can cater towards that type of stuff. I'm just trying to make a lot of money. Let's get back to this area. Where we was at? Okay, this area over here. Now that we got our products we need. Now we have waste. Over here we're gonna add the hydrant in the middle of it and then on the side. And that takes the worries away. Now I can just concentrate on building again. Simple build like this. What do we do? Okay. For fire, police. No, I'm gonna put something else back there. Can I get some parking right there? Small spots next to buildings always put parking, you know. And then let's put as a centerpiece for this area. All right, that's gonna be the centerpiece for this area, but obviously we want that to be facing the front. So let's move it. Yep, place it on the front side. So what we'll do over here in this area, create like this huge junkyard area. Right? So how we gonna do that is by adding these two rocks next to each other, like look like cliffs. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get some smaller ones. And do just like that. And let's use some of these assets. Ooh, that's great that it let me go right through it. That is so great. Thank you. Thank you, Cities, for letting me do this. Because this is going to look so awesome. Now I had to do but one down the middle. This looks like it's a part of like a network. Trash network, that is. Oh, okay. See how they play? Only Clash Cities. Oh, it's letting me get through. Thank you for being kind that time. But I like that idea. So let's do the airplane apron for this area. Let's turn the snapping options off. This is getting interesting. Oh, that's great. That is absolutely great because I wanted to do that anyway. Oh, I went too far. Let's go right here. Right into the, yep. All right, so we got the rocks that look like, and let's add the cars, the old school cars. Told you, man, you can do some wild stuff in this game. Just got to use your imagination. Once you start using the imagination, you're going to go further and further. But you can't really use your imagination when you play like the normal version of the game. Like, you know, because you have to worry about so many things you have to worry about. Water and the sewage and all this stuff, so. I use these junk cars, like a junkyard. And this thing is a good idea. Then I'm gonna add some more little items over here. See? And don't that make sense? It just makes sense to go right there. Let's go back to these DLCs. Put 2 of those. Well, put 3. And the water tower. Now, you want to place 1 each row. It's some kind of garage factory type thing. Let's put a couple of those all over like this, kind of wild. And nice little row of stuff like this. Remember, it's supposed to be like a garbage area type stuff. So I'm trying to set it up like as a, and then we have a box area. It looks like it's kind of junky. And then we go back to where is the houses here. A couple of them over here. And put a couple of little wood. They sell wood too. You know? Finish it out with just a couple of rocks. Actually, I can do these little plots right here. Yeah. Yep, let's leave this like that. Junkyard. There you have it. Waste facility. Nice waste facility. I always use this. It's my go-to. right, then we have the water flowing. Let's also do the hard part of connecting this stuff again. Because once I do it once, I'll have to come back to it. Trying to eliminate everything that I don't like in the game. I do that at the beginning. This is one of those things I don't like doing. So, do that at the beginning of the game. If you're playing the sandlock, of course. If you're not playing the sandlock, you gotta play by the rules. But right now, the rules of this game is to make a beautiful city. So the first thing you do in a beautiful city is lay down the pipe. Yes, lay down the pipe. I built a nice waste facility that make it efficient. Won't have no worries. I got enough space so just in case I need to I run out of waste and it start getting low. I left enough space so you can actually add to it. I left enough space for the water pumps, and we left space for the waste facility. So, because at times the game go crazy. Today's objective is to create traffic. I mean, not create traffic. We'll have up to 80, high 80s traffic flow. Kind of impossible, and I'm not gonna say it's impossible to keep 90 or higher traffic in this game without mods. But in the last build we had a grid city, the traffic rating was 87, 88, which is probably my highest for any game map that I done played. So that's also the good thing about playing it. Obviously. So I guess we almost getting there. I don't feel like it. I feel like I've been, how much longer I gotta go? Oh, not that much longer. Oh, yes. I forgot I built a little area in the water. You can also do this too. But again, this is hands down the most important and boring part of the game. And your water pipes. But if I'm a super billionaire, I'm gonna have the pipes already laid out, so all they have to do is just build and connect. Build and connect to the water line. Like in any house building simulation or even in real life, when you use that, the first thing they do is survey the land, which I did. Then they have their waste facility area built first for the area, because you need a place that, it is pumps near water or build a lake or something, or ground. But it has to be filtered. So this is what we use. And I feel like I'm already there, but I still have more to go. Look like we got one line to go, but no, we don't. We still have this layer down here. It's not a lot, so that's a good thing. It's not a lot. Perfect. Actually. And then we almost there, you guys. So we have it all connected. And as you see, it's a nice little area. Now we can get busy with the build. Alright, let's first get a nice old interchange right here. I'm gonna keep that highway flowing. So we're gonna use a big one right here. Big. I'm gonna do that without going off the traffic. They happy with that. I don't like that little bend. They're gonna bend coming out the transition. There you go. So what I'm gonna do, let's do this. Add the snapping options back on. Let's get this about that's it right here. Show you what I'm doing, why I did that. And I want to add one of these new DLCs, right? I never use it because it's always in a bad place. Here we go. So this is the best way I can use it. Which leads me to being able to get into this area over here more fluently. I didn't want to, oh man. Right into that area, which is my waist. And we get this connected. Now we can get back over here into this area. Let's delete this. Find the right highway. Interchange for both. Sometimes I gotta keep it simple. Might not got the right one. That's it though. I want it right there. I know I can't build on water, so that's kind of that way I still can use that train system up under. I kind of need to line it up with this. This should be the main line up, line it right there. Now that we got everything leveled out the way it need to be, we got a nice little transition point for areas we can work on. Everything's connected. I can unpause it. Let's go. So I got 2 points that kind of lead. These highways can lead right down into this area. So I'm just thinking I'm gonna keep that as the main artillery road. Should I do highway? That's gonna be a busy road. So I think I should add another highway. Let's do that. Because if not, we're gonna run into major problems at the end of the game. But we do want to have points where they can actually, so they can get over that side. And the same thing over here. Maybe up a little bit higher. Let's leave that straight like that. Is that right? Is that straight? Yeah, I think that's straight. So let's just get that connected. Just like that. That was actually a good move. Let's see if we can do that with this. Well, let's put the curve a little bit to it. And then, like I said, we can make changes as we go. With the highway. I don't know why this built like that. That looks totally weird. What? Okay. It's creating a highway. I mean, like not a highway, a bridge. But that's okay. Jack, what's going on, Jack? Yeah, I'm playing with the controller. This is Xbox. I have the computer. I do have the computer game, but I'm just more comfortable playing it on controller and Xbox. I don't know why. I ask myself all the time, why don't you just play? I butchered this. Let's delete that because I butchered it. And let's add it back. Let's turn it the other way. Oh, no. That's not the one. Here it is. No, do I want to use this one? No. I want to use that one. Let's use that one. It look more creative. But I want it in my highway, so let me see. No, I want the other one. Let's see this. No, definitely don't want that one. I don't like that crossover. These are just shaped the wrong way. They go in the wrong direction I needed to go. Oh, here we go. This one goes the direction I wanted to go. It's 2-lane green. 2-lane green in the middle. These large roads. Okay, 2-lane. Let's go and connect just like that. And for a stem to look like that, now we have a connection where I can start. Oops. All right, we got a great connection right there. I think that's a nice, super nice highway system to get all the way around the town. As you see, it goes right around in the middle, so it keeps everything like in the back. For right now, I'm gonna cap these for right now until I start working on this back area back here. We're gonna make this a nice beach. Well, no, not really a beach. We'll make this like a mountain territory. So it's gonna be neat back there. Might work on that soon. But first, let's start a center for transportation, where a good stop would be right here. I hate this little road. I really do hate that little road. So let's make it 2. Go. Can't do that curve. Hopefully we can get it on. Okay, nope. Oh, yeah, still let me go. Now this node is off, which we don't mind. But that's what we wanted. We wanted 2 around, so that one around would be catastrophe. I think I can do it with ease on this one. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Alright, so let's do our starting point in this area. And that's where I'm trying to figure out a good area to start. Let's use this node. Yeah, let's use that node. And then here's the operation innovation of Cities Skylines that I'm playing different from. Which one you playing? Maybe you're playing remastered. This one right here is Cities Skyline 1. And the only reason why, again, I gotta defend myself that I'm playing Cities Skyline 1 is because I bought every DLC to this damn game. Cost me over hundreds of dollars. So guess what? I'm getting my use, and I like it. I just gotta call it what it is. I like it. All right, let's do a train station right here. Train hood. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I want to do a train hub. Like, okay, maybe I can do this one. No, I don't want that. I want it to go sideways. Like this. That's what I need. Let's go with that. All right. Now I got to do some work. What's going on, Grams? GRA Games, man. My guy. Putting a little work in today. Starting a new map, so. Right here, what I gotta do is I kinda gotta yeah, me too. It's one of those type of vibes. Happy holidays to all. Now, that definitely doesn't, I definitely don't. It's gonna be tricky. This is a tricky, I can honestly tell you. This is a tricky build, y'all. Because I want to keep the integrity of it, the look. Okay. Now, see? And it's me. I don't think I like that. I don't. And I don't think I should force it. I don't think I like that. You know why? That train line was horrible. I just got to call it what it was. It looks horrible. It looks unauthentic. And that's a bad start. And we're not going to do it. Alright, so what we are going to do is find the right connection right here. And we're going to use this area. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's face this way. I think this is about enough right here. Yes. Alright, let's pause that. And add that line just like that. And see with this, I can get multiple lines going straight in. Oops. Why is it puddled down like that? It might, you know what? I was thinking it does look kind of cartoonish, but I guess that 4K streaming thing and the way it's and I'm just being this, I don't know, but I think because, you know, with the streaming card that I'm using, that it may kind of disrupt the color and stuff like that in it. I don't know, to be honest with you, but I would say that's probably the reason. See, that's a good start right here for. And then you know what? Ever since I re-downloaded this game, because I took it off my. Ever since I re-downloaded, it kind of it changed. It's more glitchy and everything, and this color is like popping, like very popping. It's like in your face. Ooh, that's a good start, y'all. That's a very good start. You know, you coming down that road, you see that train line coming down. I don't like that it's in that little ditch though, but we can fix that. I don't know why I was in that ditch like that. Come on, what y'all doing? Look, and then I created that other little problem, but we're gonna fix that too. Just give it a little brush strokes. Not that way, come on. And then I'm okay with that. Alright, let's put in some parking. Instantly get some parking in. And what's this? Tourist parks in the middle. Yeah, just great. Trust me. Good use. They walk right through. Now, the metro is already in this inside here. So I'm thinking that maybe I can do a tram line. Would a tram line look good in this area? Let's try a tram line. Not a tram, but I just opened up something that I didn't really know what I was doing. I guess I could use this whole little area right here is going to use for commercial. All commercial in this area. Yeah, hit that like button, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Always. Let's drop that monorail. Let's drop that monorail right there, right? And I'm gonna be in this area. Let's start it out, y'all. Actually, let's do this for right now. Little switch up. Right now, what I'm doing is I want to create this point of just like a circle. Over here, commercial, in this whole area right here, commercial. Over here is your transportation line where they come in the city. And then they get over here into this area. And I'm gonna run it all the way to the water. Just like this. I'm gonna kind of make this like a little commercial area. This is Xbox OBS hooked to a Alienware computer. Yeah, all right, let's do this for it right fast. Let me pause this, right? We're gonna save it so I can show him the latest city I just made. It's amazing, Jack. Let me show you this city. Grid City. Just the city I just finished. Hey Grams, JRA. I didn't show you this city, the end of the city, but I'm gonna give you a quick tour of this city, man. This city is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I went crazy on it, the grid design. You saw it. I think you did see it. But I went crazy on this design. I mean, it's simple, it's clean, lots of districts, great transportation. I mean, I got tourists flowing crazy. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. But I did a city showcase on my page called Grid City. If you on that channel, the YouTube channel, if you want to check it out, it's doing pretty good. I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I like to, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. It's kind of choppy because there's a lot of people in here. Let me give you a quick tour right fast, y'all. So look, let me speed it up. Make sure they're going fast. So you come in the city, right? Now this was exciting me right here. I made a tour center. Actually, I'm gonna make this again. Right next on that city I just left. Right, what I did is got the Space Center and I made a park around the Space Center. So what it does, it forces them to go into the park. You see how all these people are going into the park? Then they gotta walk through the park, which makes me tons of money. I mean, absolute tons of money. Look at this. Look at this money. I'm making $146,000 a week. Look at that, that is crazy, right? $164,000 a week off of that. So what they do is go into this huge transportation center. And this transportation center, money. Look at what it's doing, dog. So they going into the transportation center right here. So I'm getting money off of that, and then they're using all the transportation. And I use the walk path, so I force them to walk into the area, so it don't create no crazy traffic. Cause usually the space tower creates this crazy amount of traffic. Whole lot of cars start piling up. So I got the metro they can get in. I got the metro on the top they didn't get in. Then I can get the train station. So boom. Let's go into the first area that leads into like a little government center. See how choppy it is, y'all? Man, you talking about cash? You can get hella cash from that. Now from this area, we just get into the little government center, research buildings with parking. You see what I'm saying? Just little stuff. Of course, you got your little waste facility. Look at that. But the train lines are going all through it. I mean, the place it's so complicated, right? That it's kind of hard. But I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna use this line right here. Let's follow this substation. So this sub is gonna lead you into the shots of Shibuya. Look what we did with the shots of Shibuya. Added some a little centerpiece, and see they can stop right there and see some of the stadiums and museums. Then it keeps going, and then they get into a nicer residential area. And the train station always comes from, of course, through here, goes through the government center, and goes through the residential. This shit cool as on a what, y'all. Nah, it's one of the craziest layouts I ever did. I don't know, I was cooking to that day. I really was cooking. Which leads into, look, I made this little luxury mansion area. So I used the assets from the, what they call it? The mountain village assets. So I put fences around it and just made them and put parks and stuff around it and pools. Made it like a neighborhood for rich people. I did it on both sides, added pools and stuff, so it looked like it's a little rich area. So those are just regular homes, and I put fences around it for my wealthy. So they got their own area, which leads into another area for residential. Yeah, I went in on this one, man. This went kind of crazy. So we just scoot around, right? Then that metro leads you into another residential area with that's the default houses. Now let me turn it around though. See, it leads you see the metro, it leads you definitely into this area. The Statue of Liberty in the circle. Yeah, it might be a little different. And then I have a lot of transportation coming into the area too, since it's so huge. You got the train station over there. You got the Metro Center over here right in front of the baseball. Then get out the metro, not the metro, the monorail. And they can use the metro down in here in this area. So definitely, I went crazy. Also, I have a stadium center with this hella commercial. Then I got the metro coming into that area also. Hey, yeah, it kind of had that feeling. Like, I don't know, if you want to make a city, like, I don't know if you want to play with your boy, the City Sky King. I don't know, because I can go into layers. You see the layers of this stuff, y'all. All this transportation. Then you get into your downtown area. Notice the downtown area, right? Which is all the commercial and office buildings, right? But next to it is your industrial area, right? Which feeds all this. See, look. If you notice, look at this highway, right? Yeah, cuz. Look at this highway. This highway leads right into this mega industrial area on the end of the map. And look at that highway goes all the way through. It goes all the way through the map. And they can just shoot through every area. If you need to go in this area, you can get off. Look at the intersections. So that's the main connector for industrial. But you have the main connector right here for the outside. This is the outside connector for the outside. If you're coming from the outside, use this highway. And that runs through one side of the map. And this leads you into another side of the map. There's a whole nother detail. And you know what? That would be an idea to see what AI can come up with a road plan. Look at this area right here. I went extreme. Look at the road layout for that, mixed with the transportation. Hey, listen. Oh, this how I did it, y'all. You know how I did it? I created my train line first. I wanted to do that first. I created the train line and metro line and what else I did? The monorail line. So I did all that, and then I did the, what do you call it? The highways and all that through, and then it's built around it. I planned it through highway and transportation first. Look at the beach, y'all. Look at the beach. Let me get closer so y'all can see the chairs. Yeah, perfect. The skeleton at the body, yup. So that's why the layout, I think, came out perfect like that. And that was from there, you're able to be just, you can get into your creative side from there. But if you go on the page, I did steps from it, so you can see every step I did. Sometimes I was on it for 8 hours straight, building areas. Look at this. Guess again over this side, we got some more industrial on this area, which feeds the city. Look at that little swirl, that road. Look at that right there. This area right here should be studied. Road layout right here. This road layout is insane. The circle at the bottom, the swirl through the middle, that's a layout. I was cooking today. I was cooking. Even the little circles right there, I didn't even realize I was coming out. That's the most unique thing about building this map right here. I didn't even realize I was building these formation. It was coming out like that. Didn't even realize it. You're right, I was being real meticulous about it. My transportation, where everything was gonna go, and making sure that I built, so every place the transportation ended, I had, like if I had a substation, I made sure I had memorials or whatever, and unique buildings around it. And over here in my airport area, look at the airport area. We added hotels. All this is the leisure, tourist area. Simple, very simple. I kept it super simple. You know what, y'all? I didn't even save the regular map. This ain't the same map. Oh, y'all, I had way more to this. I didn't save the rest of it. I had stuff in this area. Oh my God. I had all this moved. This was moved. Oh my God. I had a whole area over here. I guess you got to go to the video to see the finished. Yeah, you got to go to the video to see the finished. I thought I saw that I had the finished. That's crazy. I didn't save it. That's crazy. But anyway, let's go back to what it's called. Let's see. I call this Miraca City. Miraca City. Miraca. That's what I wanted to name it. Miraca. Let's get back to it. Hope you like that little showcase I just did for you. We back on this. Light my cigar and get through some good gameplay. That's what it's about. Alright, we laying out the skeleton again, right? But I kind of laid out we laid out the map for the highway. Highway looks good. I got plenty of area to work with. Do a lot of industrial, but commercial over here in this area, commercial. We're gonna build something fancy. You want to plan that. Make sure you plan your highways out first. That's the most ultimate thing of bad traffic. You want to have bad traffic, don't plan your highway first. Yeah, I had to pull out a cigar for that one. Go to that Grid City again. Don't forget Grid City. Look at that series. You gonna like it. Let's do a little station for my metro, for the monorail. And we getting it. Now I can connect it now, right? But connecting it right now, I don't think would be a good idea because I know I want to go into different areas. Now, which areas we going to? I don't know. It might be over here. All right, GRE. See you later, man. I'm about to get off anyway. I'm gonna just get my map started with these homes. Do something unique. Do the same with this one down here. I think that's gonna be nice. Yeah, nice little neighborhoods. So it don't look too. Let's do the same thing over here. Let's go all the way up. Add. Let's add. So we have a transportation center. Oh, you know what? I forgot. It's that time. Let's make our hack. Oh, you know what? I'm moving too fast. I'm moving way too fast. I want this area down here too. Type area. Make that like some rocks on that edge like that. Let's see how far we can go without throwing too much off. Not too much. I think that's too much. Let's make sure that's all patched together. And when the house is built, it's gonna look kind of the way I want to look. But we want to make sure this area, let's swoop it down a little bit more, about right there. Because we don't want to throw the area off too much. put a park or something. Nice, not park, sports place. But then in that area would be a nice little, do a nice little blend. I don't think so. I can't answer that question because I know the interface is different on computer, but for the regular, I don't know. To be honest with you, I really don't know. If I can be honest. Let's smooth it out. Then what we had to do in this area, I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be cool. Make this pedestrian area. Kind of leads up into there. So I'm gonna lead somewhere here. I'm gonna build it for them. Like do like this, because it does make the area look cool. Alright, should I place it over here somewhere? Alright, we can put it right here. But the only reason why I didn't want to put it right there, because I know I have to get this monorail line, which is no problem. See, it would be perfect if I just did that. But I know I'm coming down in this area. And let's build that area out too. Yeah, it's definitely easy. It's definitely easy. That's why I don't use the computer. It's easier this way because I can use the Xbox. And then when I first played it, it was on Xbox back in like 2018 when it first. I started playing this in like 2016 actually when it first came out. I just never thought about streaming or anything like that. Wow, that's what I wanted. So in this area, I need to put something else. Depot. Tram depot. I need to find an area to put that tram depot. Okay. Let's put it, so I'm trying to keep an area open for, I have to keep an area open for the this tram station. Okay, that's perfect. So what I do is let's carry this road just like that. For an easy tram line. Just like that. Yes. Alright, then we come on down. See, right now I'm freestyling, y'all, so it look like I'm kind of taking a little while. But this is what you call a freestyle. Where you see somebody that's like piecing together as they go. Look at the lines I'm choosing. Let's go down here. Think it out. You gotta think it out. Let's go down. Because what we're gonna do is going back to the pedestrian area and use the pedestrian tram. Yeah, computers are easier, but unless you have a controller. I just don't like having to use the the up, down, left, which button they use, the A, S, W, X, D. I hate it. The A, S, W, Z, whatever one you have to use. I hate it. I hate that part. That's it. Which is not no problem, but it's just not my preference. What is this? I'm using the trams. Is this not a tram line? Oh, is this not a tram line? Oh, I'm using a trolley. No, I want to use a tram. I'm so idiot. I'm such an idiot. Now I gotta change all those. Let's change this to 2. But are you fluent, Jack? Are you are you really good at it? That's always another thing too. Some people play this game and it's like frustrates them. There you go. Let's run these train lines so they can be out the way too. Man, let's pray this works. Oh my God. Well, I know it's gonna work. Listen to me. I know it's gonna work. All right, so we got a nice in and out system. So we can get into different areas. Like I can carry your train up here, which I am. Let's get back to the tram. Because now I got to redo all these roads. Which is the outer roads. Make sure we got a tram. Run the tram through. Let's get that tram all the way through. Almost there. We're almost there. There we go. Mistake I made. Built the wrong. Okay. Am I running a train line through there or right here? See, I gave myself great. Yeah, there we go. I might need to move this. Maybe put it, but I want to have, let's put it about right here. I know I got, that's actually, I have Cities Skylines 2 on the computer. That's the wildest thing. I do have that on the computer, and I started playing it and I never finished. Like, I haven't did anything. Like, so I kind of like gave up. You can honestly say that. Probably the first game that I ever I still play Cities Skylines 1 and don't play the number 2 game. That's so awkward. But it don't feel as good as this one feels. Again, the only reason why, again, I'm gonna say this in the honest sadness, because I bought all the DLC for this game. That's the real reason why I play it. Like, bro, I bought all this DLC. Now you come out with a new game. Like, just make this better. If you keep giving me DLC, I'm gonna keep playing it. So that's what's going on. And then I like this feel. You know, I'm at peace. No learning curve. I'm just flowing. Just give me stuff to add. See? And we just grade apart, just like that. For my citizens. Now, I still have one more park to put. The big one. See, that fits even better. That makes your park 20 times better. Well, if that goes to that, we can put that to the side, so. You know what I just did, and I ain't think about it? Oh my God, I didn't think. Guess what I don't have? A path. For my monorail. No. It'll be cool if I can get it through here. Oh, yes. Yes, I got it through. And you know what? Then that was great. Now, with this one, instead of coming over where I was going to have it, well, you know what? I just carry it into this area. So I got 2 transportation points. If I could have my hands on the Pirated and I can, if I knew what I was doing, I would use it. I'm not even like say I wouldn't. I just ain't got access to it. I mean, as you see, I'm playing. But I bought it. I had to. I support the game. And it makes me happy. This game makes me happy. I ain't gonna lie to you, it really does. And let's make something cool in this area down here. I like that little hump. Would you say you as skilled as I am? The way I play? What's your skill level? Are you high skill or you avid? Some players really like, I would love to see some of your creations. If you got something posted on your page, I'll come check it out. Let's carry that down so it can be hidden. So this is my walking area. And this has got to be a area for tourists. Because tourists gonna want to get in this area. So what would be great for tourists in this area at the beginning of the game? A zoo. How about that? A zoo and a panda exhibit. Yeah, man, zoo. And the pandas. You see the pandas in there somewhere? Yeah, they're up there chilling at the little zoo over here. We're not finished. We're going to add something else that likes tourists will like. Let's include oh, here we go. Something that includes animals. Sorry about that. So right there, I put a nice little zoo. And we're going to use let's use yeah, so down in that area is the zoo. Well, I appreciate you trying, with your English, and I definitely appreciate it. Trying to conversate with the City Sky King. I am a very unique character myself, so it's always appreciative to enjoy having a conversation with someone that's like-minded and playing the game that I love, which is Cities Skylines. You know what I'm talking about? Let's put that right there for our zoo. And lead them to the promised land. Mm-hmm. See, have zoos in this. Let's cap that off right there. And add some sidewalk restaurants. And tourist park. And so they can be introduced into the area. Just add little assets. For this area, right? But that shouldn't be it. Because even right here, you can put another monument. Let's find something that maybe stands out and give it a unique look. This would, but don't fit. Let's make it fit. That's all you have to do. Hey, thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. I'm going to take a break myself. Definitely appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, my friend. Hit that subscribe button. That's the most important feature. Add that. Add something else sexy right there. The aquarium. Yes. That's what's supposed to be right there. The aquarium. What's stopping it? Okay. Now we got a nice little flow. Let's add the right trees. Add some flair to it. Since that's a walking area, let's add another little. Park it out. Trust me, they'll love it. I know at some point that intersection right there is gonna give me a problem. I need to prepare for it, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, I gotta find me a right spot, okay. Let's put that in that block. And let's use a nice mall to kick off our build. Department store. Let's put some parking beside it. Let's see how that works. Add that parking right there. Sorry about that. Put that right there. Do the same over here. Make that parking also. Fill it out with some walk paths. Just like that. Nice little walk paths. Don't need much. Because they have trees on it. Nice little, they have a tree in a little walk station. Look. Tree and a light. That's how we do that. And at the department store, what else? Well, nothing. Nothing, keep it simple. Just like that. Carry some rolls through. And there you have it. You got your commercial center. Yep. Got your nice commercial center. Let's do the same thing over here. Give them some parking. That ain't quite leveled out, but what we can do is just put it in the middle. And over there. And we okay with that. Same thing. I'm gonna change that to just, well, actually, that looks good. Now, that could be a nice little concentration of industrial, not industrial, commercial. And we good. From there, the concentration, I can build from there. But this is a good start. And we need electricity. Let's get some electricity to the area. Which is going to be hard. I would love to get it from right here. In this area right here if I could, but I can't. So I have to take up some of this area. And we'll be good. Man, that should help us out for real. Definitely. So let's map it out, because it's about that time. We've been anxiously waiting. I'm gonna do something different in this area. I think I'm gonna just make this a park. So oops, I can't make it a park. Well, yes I can. I'll make that a park. That little whole little area down there. And this area is going to be, let's make this nice and colorful. Heart of Korea. I like their buildings. I need to change these roads too. Let's get it to about, come on. Oh my God, I can't do it. But I can do this. That's the perfect measurement. Main road, I think that's a main road. Oh, actually I can use to go back and use it. How come I ain't get all the roads right? But I did. I want it to be bike lanes so people can bike around. Make this place interesting, man. We're not playing. And I gotta do a medical center before I get started too. Got a lot of little stuff I gotta do to get started in this game. Especially if you wanted to be like I like it. Let's take that out. Add some little shops around that. Let's put a plaza in the front. And then sidewalk restaurants. Just like that, and oh, I can't get the park through. Actually, I might need to do the park instead. park instead. So all I gotta do is just connect everything. Just take away this whole area for building. That's all you have to do. Come on, come on. I'm good with that. All right, everything is connected. Let's get some power over there to these people. Now, next time, let's start over here first, because we have power. And yeah, I might as well just go ahead and let these people do what they're gonna do. Change these to because they got bike lanes. Didn't realize it. I want them using the bikes, baby. Make this area cool, y'all. I'm gonna really make it really cool, I promise. And functionable. That is also one of the most important things. Make this place functionable, man. And over there, let them do their thing. Over here, so we have people going in. Let's add some commercial. We want this area to be shopping malls. Then back there, I'm gonna do something different. This is going to be high density. No, you know what? Back here, it's going to be industrial. Yeah, let's just do industrial back there. Keep it close. And this is shopping malls. Actually, I'm not gonna put as much. Let's give it probably a little bit more right here. A little bit more commercial. So let's take it up to about right there. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Okay. So we have that. So I feel like this area right here can be for the medical center. Let's put a Let's start with that first. Then right behind it, we drop in the medical center. And the laboratory, medical laboratory right there. What else we need? Plastic Surgery Center right next to it. And one more medical thing. We need the medical helicopter depot on that side. And then on this side, we can add on both sides. Need parking. It's the hospital, of course. There we go. Alright, let's add some fencing. Make it look a little realistic. As possible. Add some force around it. Alright, man, y'all have power right next to you guys. There you go, you got some power. So now we need some commercial. Starting to get a little building in. Now we can go to work. Nothing in this area right here, I'm sorry. Nothing. Nothing in this area either. Well, you know what? They can have two. But mainly, these two areas. So now we should have some kind of flow. Nobody in the train line yet. We're gonna supersize it in a minute. You'll see. Oh, so we need more demand for. Let's go all the way. Give them their demand. Nice little walk paths to break it up a little bit. I think they'll appreciate that in that area. Same thing here. Use walk paths. That's kind of dumb on that side. Just one is good enough. Don't need all that now. Okay, we got action. I think I need to run my tram line in a minute. Those gonna be some big intersections, huh? Let's kind of break it up a little bit. Don't be too big. It's kind of wild that this is the only place you can come inside these two areas. So it's kind of good that they're gonna have to use a lot of transportation, which don't look like any is being used. Not just quite yet. All right, let's boost it up. Let me show you how we're gonna boost it. Oops. I can go that far. I can go to about right here. I think. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, baby. Park. Oops, I'm sorry. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is change this road down to about right here, so I can use that road as for more. You'll understand. Alright. Actually, the only area I need let me fix that. I don't really need all that area. I just need the stuff that I'm using. Nope, yeah, that's the stuff that I'm using. Okay, it's on walking pathways. And let's supercharge this area by adding a couple of park areas. One up here maybe, and then here, and then there, okay. Now we can get kind of creative. Just got to make sure everything is connected. Create your skeleton. Let's get rid of these two. That is so in the way. I know. But I don't want that to be in the way. So let's just follow the train line and get you some power. There you go. from that source, let's just start doing some add-ons. Let's first create us a little box. Should be able to get two in, but the roads, that's too big. That's perfect. Damn, man, I make that so big. I think I can do that on both sides. Put some my bad, y'all, my bad. I like the little parks, the little cafes. Zoo Cafe too. Maybe I can come over here in this area. Yeah. Come in that area, and then we go back to the zoo cafes. Put the zoo cafes right there. All right, and those on each side. I should put the zoo cafes on both sides. I think that'll look good on both sides versus just that side. What's this? Little souvenir shop. And of course a restroom right next to it. I guess I can add another shop. I like them little shops. We getting them a vibe, y'all. We're giving them a vibe. Look at that little, back in that little corner over there. Probably can put this right here too. Yeah, okay. Then on this line, make it nice and entertaining. We'll put that up here. Let's take this line up here. And then put that Ferris wheel on this row. Right there. See how that looks. Nah. I can do something like little house like that. I think we got this little, yes. If I can get one on this other side too, that'll be nice. Yeah. This need to be more like right here. And then we put this right here in the middle. We got hope. Add us a couple of, what do you call these things? Gazebos. On that line. Down that line right there. Little climbing fence. Little climbing fence for the kids. Some gazebos down here too. Put some little game stops right. What? No, let me see. Souvenir restaurant. Oh, they got cafes too. A couple of their cafes right here in the restaurant. In the restaurant, yeah. No, restaurant, I mean. You put the games back in this section. Ooh, that look messed up. Maybe right there. Come on. Oh, I need to go. There you go. Nice little area. Made it come together. That's all it takes. Add a couple of trees. And down that line. I ain't gonna even use no fences. I usually use fences, but let's just do that on the outskirts. Only the outskirts. Like places like that. So this area look all especially this area. I ain't put nothing in this area. Let's find something. Not a little park, I guess. And then we just add them trees around it. And then we put trees with leaves in the inside. Spreads it out. So hopefully that will attract some riders. Let me see. Oh, a couple of people in. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got a couple of people. Okay. Okay, we doing all right. Oh, we need more. Let's do this. Because I like to make sure I got a lot of people in there. We ain't got to worry about other stuff. It's my suburbs. And this is going to be emerging downtown. Yeah, and I just do my thing just like that. That way we get a whole amount of people, lots of people. And then they can catch this subway. I got ways they can get to up to this area. But you know what I didn't put in there? That I got to. A train line. Gotta put it in. And I want it right here. Sorry. But we need this space. I thought I created a train line for. I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. For this area. I thought I did. I must have deleted by mistake. Alright, we got good flow. But I do know we do need something in this area. That is not gonna work. Everybody using the same connectors. So what we'll do, so we can make sure it can get into both areas. Let's get a nice intersection. And I think this goes perfect. Okay. Then we can add that road is very much needed. For, you know what? This still is like connecting to the highway if you think about it. Because I can run one road all the way down to that area. And then I can run this area, have a whole different area. So what I did want to do also is create a little park. I think I had it set out for this too, for this area over here. That would be awesome to have a little park coming through this area, walk park. think I can get, let me see. One time I was able to get it right on, yup. That's what I want to do. So they can walk on the actual, yeah, I can have them actually walking on the, as you see. Oh, now no one. Okay. Cool, thoughtful design. Let's use these. Yeah, baby. See, the good thing is they're gonna have to walk. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. There you go. I'm about to say, don't fold on me now when I'm here. They're gonna want to do that. They definitely gonna want to walk this area. So a good thing always in this area is a roller coaster. You're not gonna let me do it. If I do it this way, they'll let me do it. Mm-hmm. About that. Yeah, put something nice over here. Ain't nothing like a nice carousel. Nice little area right there. I hope they appreciate it. I wonder, can I get some cafes up here? Yup. Because it's right close to the line. That's what we was looking for. Yeah, baby, so we getting what we wanted. Let's put some of these cafes in for this area. Oh, these too big, too big. Let's put a little booth in there then. I think I can get a cafe over here too. Let's see, they walking on the boardwalk. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted, y'all. We wanted them walking on the boardwalk. Got them. Got them. They walking on the boardwalk. All right, let's put some Chinese palms in the area. What other trees? A couple of Corsica pines. We ain't got too much to prove in this area. Don't need much. Might need some more gates, maybe. Don't mind adding gates. Everything is too big. Not over here though. Couple of cafes. This little restaurant souvenir shop. Oh man, these are too big. I want some more cafes. Let me see. The zoo, even the zoo one's too big. I think these the only ones is the right size. Oh man. They put some that ain't bad. Not what I wanted, but it ain't bad. Put some gazebos up here. Yes, they'll let me do it. That's a good look, y'all. Time for some industrial time. This place blew up fast. But great thing is we in good shape. Cut off that. Oh, we needed one over here also. Meant to do that. Definitely need an area over here. So let's do intersection. I like this, but it's too big. I think all these are gonna be too big. Alright, being that they're so big, I gotta go with my normal. Gotta make one. So how we gonna do that is my simple formula. Very, very easy. Just a little bit more. Not heavily, I'm not, but make sure you change this to 4 lanes right there also. You don't want to get caught. But yeah, easy transition. You can still use that area. Easy transition, yep. There you have it. Since we need something in this area, we need something bold in this area. Let's do City Hall. Yep, let's do City Hall, baby. And on each side, we'll put the V8 on one side. And that's how we're gonna entertain this area. Instantly. I think that was a great strategy. Got a little drop-off point for us, which helps traffic. Easy drop-off point. Let's go. Take that line and do just like that. And also, put a nice park in front of it. Don't connect the road. And on this side of the road, we would put we got a nice little blend going on. Got a little heavy traffic in this area, but we can figure that out as we go. Let's add, this is European. Where is it? European. European. I hope this is the right. I hope those are growing in the right way. Oh no. I don't want them to be North American. I want them to be default. Hopefully they'll grow in like European. Yeah, there you go. That's what I wanted. On the back side, we have some. That's what I wanted. And right here can be office space. Office buildings for that area, but I want to be the main focus of this area. Should be a nice park in this area too. That way, now it's time to do some more residential. And the residential should go all the way out to about right. Come on. This thing playing with me. Come on now. There we go. We do nice little residential areas. And this is how we're going to do it, just like that. Lights on. I think we should have good traffic flow. Don't know why, but we'll figure it out as we go. I want to keep this open, that area open, right around the front. It's about right here. Make those the focal points. Maybe up to here too. If we can get parks on both sides, that would have been amazing. A nice little dog park. I'm trying to fill the area out with more. That's all we wanted to do. Good job. So when you're coming down the area, you can see the monuments, and boom, you see the monument. Yeah, you want to do that. That's how you want to see it. Oh, I'm still using the wrong roads. Turn my little road up. My little road was all nice and terraformed to this perfection. Let's do that. That way we don't have no cross sections. Nope, can't do that either. Let this area have cross sections. Actually, I need to use 4 lanes going into this area of space. Because that's a highway to get into that area. Now, I think I could supercharge it now. Nope, you know what? I'm gonna use this whole area for European. Nah, and keep this, but just this area for European. That's gonna be wavy. That is gonna look good. Let's see how that come out. The object is to keep everything that needs to be in their area in this area. Do not let it get out. That's what we're trying to do. And so far, so good. And let's go from right here to about right here. Put some parks to separate it. Kind of separated. And let's add them little small parks. Yep. Park right beside it. I think that leaves us in good shape. And we can get in more houses. Leave that alone. Well, you know what? You can have one right there. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think I need to set apart. Nah, that's too big. If I set it right there, I can connect these folks. Just like that. And think that helps them tremendously. Yeah, and let's add. That's how you get them. Look at all those people using this metro. I mean, oh my God. I might be in trouble. Do I need to put the train over here somewhere, maybe? Run that train line straight through here somewhere? It's gonna have to. It's got to. Yeah, it's gotta, I got to. Just in case I gotta get into that area. It definitely needs to be one way over here too, some kind of way where everybody can get to, where, you know what? I'm gonna create a system. I'm gonna create a system just like this. It's gonna go straight across. And this is gonna be my train system in this little area, for this area. Let's see how that goes. It should work excellent. Excellente. Come on. Let's find the right train. Yup. And it's kind of out the way too. So I might be on to something. Oh, look at that good old traffic, which we're not worried about at all. It's just a game. They're only using that one area to get on. I'm okay with that. Down into this lane, okay. Let me get them 2 lanes. I don't have no commercial down here though, so I don't know why they're coming in this area. Oh, new movers. These new people moving in. My bad. You gotta pay attention to those. Make sure they got enough lanes to use to get in. That'll help them out too. Let's give them 3 lanes. You can at least use 2. Oh, it's only still allowing two. Alright, let's drag this train line on over to this area. I just wanted to get into that area because guess what I just did? Gave us some more routes. You got a route coming this way, you have a route coming this way. So they can just swirl back into each other and that be in one main line. But for right now, it's I need more commercial. More commercial? We give them more commercial. They gotta slow down first. Growing fast. But let's try to meet demand. Sometimes that's all you can do. This area gonna be crazy in a second. I haven't even started the tram line for that area. I might have to do another tram line for this area up here. Let's do a thing like this. That house traffic. I gotta get these guys off. There you go. Now two can come off. Were y'all using that? Why is that little thing can't let me get 3 right there?